right. Well, rants and raves aside about this particular game, I am going to continue, at least for the moment, as an excuse to continue to follow trade deadline stuff. So there's that. The Pittsburgh Penguins went on to win the Stanley Cup. We did lose to the inevitable winners, so, for the people that are like, hey, at least you lost to the winners, that's one way to look at it. Didn't bother looking at the player stats for the playoffs. We'll take a look at those shortly. But Pittsburgh ended up beating Calgary. Poor Jerome McGinley is now 0-2 in the Stanley Cup final. You hate to see it. Award winners. So we've seen the Sharks, Caps, and Penguins win it. Joe Thornton wins the Art Ross Trophy this year, while he also wins the Hart. Andrei Markov, it's now consecutive Norrises for him. Thornton wins the Bing. Nuge wins the Calder. Conn Smythe to Sidney Crosby. The Vezina to Pecorine, as well as the Jennings. Zbigniew Mahalik wins the Masterton. Atlanta's coach wins the Jack Adams again. Travis Zajac wins the Selke. Joe Thornton, the Ted Lindsay Award. And Alexander Ovechkin, can you believe it? The Rocket Richard. AHL-wise, I believe it was, the Lake Erie Monsters, back-to-back Calder Cups. Darren Haydar put up the most points. Jared Spurgeon put up the MVP effort as a defenseman, which is pretty crazy. Chris Bork scored the most goals, while Nikita Kucherov was the top rookie for the Providence Bruins. Jared Spurgeon was the top defenseman. Peter Budaj, top goaltender, and Darren Haydar, MVP of the playoffs. So, 3 seasons in the books with the Lightning. No playoffs, first round exit, second round exit. We are progressing nicely. Speaking of progression, Stammer's looking great. LeCavalier is getting better with age. Hedman's up to a 90. Skinner keeps getting better. But yeah, we added maybe more than we should have. Gustav Nyquist got a bit better. A lot of the younger guys, Zach Hyman, Riley Sheehan. We did get a good bit of development, but what's the reason for this franchise run? The flashback roster, and Fox used his 500,000 channel points to get a franchise of his choice. As a Lightning fan, this is what he wanted. So, we were initially going to use Toronto because they're fucking awful. Speaking of which, they have the second overall pick. Carolina, though, has the first. Thoughts on the Zadorov pizza tonight? I mean, his stick broke, You can argue whether or not it was going to be a good idea for a pass in the first place, but his stick did break, so. All right. There you go. He's not even here. He sees the VODs. I didn't even want to look at the draft class. Let's be honest. We're not going to be able to get involved in this bad boy anyway. Player retirements. We say goodbye to Mike Knuble, Slava Kozlov, Ian LaPerriere, Darcy Tucker's gone, Sean Donovan, Wayne Primo, and others. Defensively, Sammy Salo, Mike Weaver. And in goal, Johan Hedberg. Show me Sergei Kostitsyn. I could, but will I? Probably not. That's what YouTube's for. Plus, you get to put Tukey through hell. There you go. There you go. All right. Winnipeg, what's going on, dude? All right. Well, to the draft we go. Does anybody in the top 5 want to trade their pick? No. Okay. Well, first and foremost, let's do what we always look to do. So, Pascal Leclerc, his deal is up. I do think Leclerc was pretty solid for us. 9-17 in the playoffs. He wasn't bad. Devin Dubnyk, on the other hand, if we can flip him, we should. No trades found. What about Hadobin? Nothing. Zatkov? Nothing. It's like an X fan. I'm nervous about the deadline. I can't say your concerns are unfounded. See, defensively, I've stayed loyal to Mazzaros and Olin for a while, but I don't know what's going to happen from here. Can we flip Radek Martinek? He was good for us. Paul Mayers. Can we flip Fedor Tutin signing rights? No, we can't. We're not moving Brody at the moment. Taylor Chorney's signing rights. Jordan Caron, Corey Trop. Just a lot of shit potentials. I won't even bother. What about Derek Jocelyn? Similar return. A lot of bad potentials. Okay. Well, not much we can do there then. Right wing side, Marty's deal is up, but he's still got that no movement clause. Can we flip Hemsky's signing rights? 4th rounder. 3rd rounder from the Rangers for some signing rights. Got to do it. See you later, Hemsky. I'm not going to have the money to keep him. Radulov. He's a playmaker, man, but he's listed as a sniper. It's brutal. Donskoy, Palmieri, Panik. Wheels, you know it. Looks like it's going to be fantastic. Okay, Hall's still signed for another year. Weiss's signing rights are up. Beach, Grimaldi. Nobody to really move there. Left wing side. Nyquist is fine. Beretsky. Just have a lot of younger players. We don't really know how they're going to fit in yet. Can't get anything for Frolov signing rights. Wheels, I think you're going to get it. I mean, the World's End match was bloody as shit. So, I think you're going to get it. Need to get Vasi or Hellebuck. That's kind of my target. The problem is, I do not have too much to negotiate with here, aside from the prospects. So, and centers. Mike Fisher's up to an 89. He was really good for us, but with that much value, no trades found. Okay, never mind. Sevier, Nick Bonino. I mean, we'll have some roster spots open. We do have a 2nd and 2/3, but again, our 1st round pick is gone. Let's take a look around the league. See if there's any younger players, again, to potentially be able to get before we consider anything else. Signing rights to, actually, he's already under contract, but Philip Deno, Bonino, Martinek, Grubauer, Martinek, a 3rd in Martinek, Hodgson and Brennan, Barbario, and a 6th. Barbario and a 6th isn't that bad. That's not bad. I mean, Martinek's signing rights are what they are. Yeah, honestly, Barbario and a 6th for Philip Deno. That works for me. Washington trying to move Boone Jenner Chevrolet. Hodgson and Gillies, Bonino and Brennan. Grubauer and Hall. A 3rd in Colton Gillies. Tyler Ennis. It would take Grubauer. I mean, we do have John Gibson. I'm good with this. Grubauer and Hall for Boone Jenner. I am good with that. We got a high bottom 6, Wheel and Schrader. I can't go for high bottom 6s yet. Let's have a higher standard. Anaheim, nobody crazy. Eisner, Jim Slater. Bruins, nobody crazy. Buffalo, don't want Hika. Jamal Mayers, a couple of veterans. Eric Stahl, no thank you. Hainsey, Ludman, Lyles. Be the signing rights for John Michael Lyles. How old is he at this point? 31. I'd just be afraid I wouldn't be able to re-sign him. Columbus trying to move on from Anton Vermette. There's a couple generated dudes are selected first in this draft, which is always a little bit annoying, but again, you can't stop it. At least in other games, if you add in real life, season 1, you add in real life dudes and no generated guys typically show up, but I don't know. Umberger signing rights. Why bother? Barrows, Smead. Franzen, Lombardi. Wow, Detroit's already trying to flip Lombardi. Guess he wasn't that good for them either. I mean, this... Okay, Johnny Gaudreau signing rights. Can we try again? No, now they don't want to move him. Bastards. Minnesota. Nashville. Nobody that we want. Yeah, best we can look for at this point is a couple high bottom sixes. Jason Zucker. A third, Bonino and Hodgson. Okay. What about Zucker and Kreider? Can't do that one together. What if we just go Kreider? A third and Bonino. I mean, that gets us a better potential. Third and Bonino for Chris Kreider. And now they took Zucker off the board, but that's okay. I'm good with Kreider. Ottawa, nobody crazy. Philly, nobody. Phoenix, nobody. Pittsburgh, nobody. San Jose, Vinny Trocheck. Oland in a third. Ennis a third and Martinek. Or Oland. We need Matthias Oland. Tyler Ennis. We're going to send to San Jose. We'll get Vinny Trocheck with that better potential. Sorry to tennis, but it was a good deal for us. Steen's not bad, but... any crazy goalies that are out there? Actually, in fairness, I don't really want to give up anybody for a goalie. Unless they're like a medium elite prospect or something. Goalies have been so hit or miss so far. Like, Craig Anderson could be good, but he might end up even being a free agent, so what's the point? Kiprusoff, but that's not Kiprusoff. Crashy, take it easy. Get some, you don't need it, but get some beauty rest, Handsome. Ooh, we could trade for Rick DiPietro. Let's see, if there's any team that would have an excuse to not know how to manage their contracts, it would be the Islanders, because they got to deal with that albatross. Tomas Hertl is the first real player selected. He's off to St. Louis. Okay. Well, we did what we could do. Nobody in the top 10 wants to trade their pick. We wouldn't be looking at anybody until the Rangers at 13. Bruins at have the 5th, but first it's Philip Forsberg to Colorado at 4. Boston at 5. Take Morgan Riley. Fair. Edmonton at 6. Shane Gostisbehere. Minnesota at 7. A generated dude named Sparks. Makes Edmonton look pretty dumb. Philly at 8. Another generated dude. Columbus at 9. Chandler Stevenson. Is there any Bruin that under no circumstance would you be okay with seeing traded tomorrow? Pasternak. And McAvoy, because of how well that contract should age in terms of he's just not that expensive. And Swayman for me, just Black Bear, you know. Outside of those 3, anybody could go. Dallas at 10, take Nikita Gusev. Surprised Gusev is a medium 6. I thought he would have been a medium 9. Phoenix, Teuvo Teravainen. And Ottawa, take Tom Wilson. Wow. So who's left if we were to work out a deal with the Rangers? Jacob Trumba. Hampus Lindholm, David Severson. Vassey's coming up. Let's see if we can talk to the Rangers here about this pick. I mean, Andrei Vasilevsky is coming up. No trades found. Is it Trumba? Jacob Trumba, New York Ranger. Oh, man, I'm in a bit of trouble here. Islanders of 14 take Hampus Lindholm. Where's Vassy? Oh, shit. Detroit and Florida. I'm going to have to pay the premium. Gonna have to pay the premium. Detroit, what do you want? Mazzaros, Trocheck, Brassois. Trocheck, Brody, Gibson. Palmieri, Brody, Gibson. Kreider, Brody, Gibson. Okay. Should have hit back too many times. And what does Florida want? What does Florida want? I always thought Gusev would turn into something. He showed the promise. It just didn't have the consistency. Okay, if we're making a deal, it's got to be with Detroit here. Mazzaros, Trocheck, Brassois is the best deal of the bunch. You know, we lose Andre Mazzaros. I mean, in theory, it's not that bad losing that contract. Want the Devils for Hellebuck? Because it's Vasilevsky. Really, the only piece I'm upset about losing there is Trocheck. And Mazzaros is a decent piece, but he's not amazing. We are going to make that deal. We will trade up to 15th overall. And we are taking Andre Vasilevsky. High elite, 72 overall at 18 years old. A near full house of abilities. We had to take Vasi. Now, technically, at 17, you know, yes, we could have gone for Hellebuck, but it's Tampa and Vasi, you know. Florida takes Damon Severson. Got New Jersey and Chicago up next. Slavin, Dumba, Hellebuck, Parayko. Might as well look. Let's take a look at New Jersey. Brody, Gibson, Hodgson. I can't do that because I can't guarantee someone's going to be better than Brody. So. Yeah, Slavin. Surprise Slavin was only a medium 4. Let's see, we got Buffalo and LA up next. Let's take a look at what the Sabres have going on. 18th overall. Palmieri, Brody Dumoulin, Nyquist, Brody Hakanpää, Brody Dumoulin. Yeah, it's too much. Should have hit back one too many times again. And then Los Angeles and Anaheim, just to see if we can move up. Los Angeles and Anaheim. Brody and Dumoulin, can't do it. Hoping someone will be like, yeah, second round pick, and someone who's not as good. Anaheim, no trades found. Okay. So Buffalo takes Brady Shea. The Kings get Matt Dumba. And the Ducks take Connor Hellebuck. At least, wow, Hellebuck was just as good, actually. Fair enough. But hey, I needed Vasi for Tampa. Caps and Hawks up next. Let's see. Caps at 21. Nyquist, Olin, Brennan. Palmieri, bro. No, can't do it. What about Chicago? I mean, John Gibson is expendable now. I mean, in theory, though, a medium starter is, of course, the same as a medium 4, a medium 6, and 2 third-rounders. That's a tough one to swallow, though. Yeah, I think we lose that. Washington takes Mike Matheson. Chicago goes for Colton Parayko. Then Vancouver. What does Vancouver have going on? 23rd. Gibson, Olin, Hodgson, Brody Gibson. Yeah. Not digging these deals. Canucks take Jake McCabe. Edmonton take Essa Lindell. We have Montreal and Nashville up next. Montreal. Not doing it. What about Nashville? Not doing it. All right. Habs take Tanner Pearson. Preds go for Adam Pelech. The Thrashers take Oli Mata. Who's left on the board here before we talk to the Sharks? Kerfoot. I don't know if I'm trading up to get Alex Kerfoot. Let's see. The Sharks take a dude named Franzen, generated. Calgary takes Alex Kerfoot. And the Stanley Cup champion Penguins go for a dude named Mathers. Let's see. Carolina takes generated dude. Toronto takes a dude named Komisarek. The Blues go for Linus Ullmark. And the Avs take Nail Yakupov. No! I was going to trade up with the Bruins to get him. Oh, they took Yakupov away from me. You didn't take Ruutu or Galchenyuk. You took Yakupov, you fucks. Sons of bitches. Fuck. Can't have any fun. This goddamn game. This goddamn game. What does Boston want for this pick? Jesus Christ, I wasn't trading up anyway if those are the asking prices. Holy shit. Boston goes for Scott Lawton. Better than Nikita Kucherov, by the way. Edmonton takes a dude named Ruutu. Minnesota goes for Alex Galchenyuk. Have fun with that. Ottawa. What does Ottawa want here? For us to be able to trade up. A second for Olaf and Tootin. Kreider, no. Palmieri, no. Brody, no. I mean, technically, this helps us get something for Frolov and Tootin's signing rights. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that. We'll trade up here with Ottawa into the second round. We got Zemgus Girgensons, Chris Tierney, Andreas Athanasiou, Brock McGinn, Connor Brown, Josh Anderson, Vinny Hinostroza, Jimmy VC, Jordan Martinook, Colton Sissons, Cody Ceci, Matt Grzelcyk. I mean, I think we got to go for the Latvian wonder, don't we? We got to go for the Zemgus. Although, there was a fair point. Is there a right defender? No! Anything but that. Oh, no. There is a right defender. Or is he the wrong defender? Holy shit. When's our pick after this? I literally have to take Cody Ceci with this pick. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Just because I can't guarantee we'll be able to trade up again. Cody Ceci, welcome to Tampa. Medium 6 doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Columbus takes Zemgus Girgensons. I mean, 4 points better, but they were pretty similar in terms of potential. Ottawa takes Chris Tierney. Phoenix, Brock McGinn. Edmonton, Andreas Athanasiou, and that brings up the New York Islander. Let's see what the Islanders have going on here. 43rd from the Rangers, no deals. Okay. The Islander take Connor Brown. Phoenix takes Josh Anderson. That brings up Detroit. Who's the most surprising for these rosters that are still around? That's a loaded question. I don't know. Red Wings, Nyquist, Brennan, Brody, Gillies, Palmieri. Third or fourth, and Hodgson. I can't guarantee the person would be better than Cody Hodgson. So, Detroit. Agostino, a generated dude. Minnesota takes Vinny Hinostroza. Toronto, Jordan Martinook. Brings up Chicago if we can get the right deal here. Let's see. Gibson and Brennan. Brody. God, you're out of your minds. Good Lord. Chicago takes a dude named Bob Koff. Shout out to Deke Slayer. Carolina, Jimmy Vesey. Atlanta, Colton Sissons. Minnesota, dude named Alexandrov. That brings up Buffalo. We don't get a deal done here. We just wait until our pick. What's up, Buffalo? Brody, Nyquist, Palmieri, 2/3. You could argue the third's a little bit more value for some of the other deals we could do in the future, but you know what? Let's move up. Let's move up. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. Radek Faxa, Mark Jankowski, probably our next two picks. Got Matt Grzelcyk, Derek Pouliot, Ben Hutton, Matt Benning, Colin Miller. Of course, I'm only looking at real players. Joachim Ryan, Eric Gustafson, Brett Kulak, Mikhail Grigorenko, Devin Shore, you main Black Bear, Matt Murray, Brandon Leipzig. Yeah, you're staying off the board. Fuck you, pal. Jonas Korpisalo, Theodor Splugers, Anthony Stolars, Griffin Reinhart. Okay. Connor Carrick. What else do we have here? Nick Shore, Phil DeGiuseppe, Slater Cuckoo, Seth Griffith, Cedric Paquette, Oscar Sundqvist, Stefan Matteau, Jujar Kara, Dominic Toninato, Jake Dotchin, Kenzie McEachern, Boone Nieves, Martin Ferk, Brendan Counts, Jamel Smith, Charlie Houdon, Christian Juice, Paul Ledoux, Magna, definitely not Jan Heda. Definitely not Christian Huselius. Chris Dreger. Looks like we're probably out of players from there. Unless there's another goalie down here. Eric Mazinich. My girlfriend and her high school friends. And her friends with the high school with Leipzig. Guy's always been a cocky rich kid. I believe it. Ooh, Malcolm Subban. Malcolm Subban's down here. Looks to be about it, though. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least now we know the full list of people that are available here. Now, I traded 2/3 for this second rounder, just out of intrigue. Ludman and the rights to John Michael Lyles. Could get 2/3 back from Columbus. Christian Huselius probably makes too much money for this team. All right. I mean, I could get 2/3 back, but I don't know. I think we can make the pick. Have a little bit of fun, you know? So in terms of players, goalies that are available, Subban, Murray, Mazinich, Korpisalo, Dreger, Stolars. Oh, Zane McIntyre? It is Zane McIntyre. Okay. He snuck through the cracks. Defensively, Slater Cuckoo, Paul Ledoux, Matt Grzelcyk, Jake Dotchin. I would like to take Griffin Reinhart for the memes. Best right D left is probably Colin Miller. Not much on the right wing side. Seth Griffith, Martin Ferk. Left wing, Matto, DeGiuseppe, Jujar Kara, Charlie Houdon. Centers, Bluger, Faxa, Grigorenko. A lot of centers. Or to be honest, so hold on. Just because now we know who's left, can I also trade this pick for 2/3? 1/3 and a 1/4. Can I also trade this for 2/3? 1/3 and a 4. Okay, 1/3 and a 1/4 is about the best I can do, including getting my own 3rd round pick back. Honestly, based on the names available there, we'll pick up our own 3rd round pick back from Columbus along with a 4th. And then we'll trade this pick for 2/3 that was available from the Florida Panthers. So, not the best quality left at this stage of the draft. We'll just sim to our next pick and see who we end up with. Even if we don't get a right defenseman, it is what it is. So, 4th round. Who's left? 3 players, and they're all goalies. McIntyre, Subban, and Marek Mazinich. Okay, I guess we're trading out if we can. Damn. Can we get for this 4th rounder? Maybe get Scott Lawton, who was taken significantly higher. Cody Eakin. I mean, I'll absolutely fleece the Bruins. Blake Coleman's available. Lottie Schmid. Get Vernon Fiddler back. Toby Reeder. I'll take Scott Lawton for a 4th. Done deal. What about this pick? Alexander Burmistrov. Joe Colborne. Toby Reeder's unsigned, so he was taken in this draft. Schmid, Blake Coleman. The other Yakupov. We don't want. Cody Eakin. Let's go for... give me Blake Coleman. What can we get for this 5th? Alexander Burmistrov, Joel Colborne, Toby Reeder, another Yakupov that's not Nail. Fiddler, Lottie Schmid, Alex Chason, Rafi Torres. 5th round pick in the future. Miska, imagine. Can't imagine Sagan being a part of the deal, but you never know. We'll see. Let's see. Guess maybe cap purposes, but let's go for Cody Eakin. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for Cody Eakin. Might as well get rid of the 7th as well if I can. Signing rights to Brad Boys. Literally just take Rostislav Klesla's contract. That's not bad, because he can't be that bad, can he? Hold on. Worst case, we take Nick Seeler. How bad is Klesla? Hold on. Ooh, he's a depth defenseman at this point. He's bad. He is bad. Marchman, Stankoven. I don't do it, honestly, for trades, I don't know what the hell is realistic anymore, so don't ask me. Let's take Nick Seeler from Washington. So we had a pretty good draft by way of only selecting Andrei Vasilevsky and Cody Ceci. Worked out pretty well. Worked out pretty well. Let's take a look here. It was, what, 2nd round where we stopped following along? So yeah, Faxa went to Florida, Jankowski to Carolina, Grzelcyk to Edmonton. Got Ben Hutton, Matt Benning, Derek Pouliot, Ryan, Colin Miller, Matt Murray, Kulak, Korpisalo's a Rangers, Stolarz to the Sabres, Griffin Reinhart to St. Louis, Connor Carrick, Nick Shore. Okay. I'm not surprised Reinhart went in the 3rd round. All right, well, there we go. We at least know how the draft played out for all the dudes that ended up being real players. So that is nice to know, but I needed to try and figure out what the hell this team looks like now, to be honest. Whoops, didn't want to go to Stat Central. Plus, we got to see if old MSL's sticking around here. He might not be. Let's see. Goalies. So Dubnyk, we know that we were going to drop. Anton Khudobin, we were going to drop. Chiodo, we were going to drop. Vasi can be signed and immediately played in the AHL. So that has to happen. In the meantime, short-term option in goal, Pascal Leclerc, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Give him a 1-year deal. Give him a bit of money. Actually, you know what? We'll just give him the 2-year deal he was looking for. That's fine. That's a pretty good contract if he takes it. Don't know if we're going to have space to sign Domingue and Pickard. I don't know if I am. Defensively, oh God, we got to qualify Victor Hedman. We're keeping TJ Brennan, because he's my favorite. Chorney is gone. Jocelyn is gone. Stu Bickle is gone. Cody Ceci we can't sign because he's going to be in junior. Well, technically we could sign him, but it's just, I don't even bother. Nick Seeler can go straight to the AHL, though. And I guess technically you could sign Ceci and then send him, have him training camp and then send him down, but I don't want to use up the roster spot yet. Marty is interested in re-signing. Very similar deal to last year. That no movement clause is a killer. What about 5.25? See if we can get him to stay without that damn movement clause. Dale Weiss. I don't know yet. You gotta sign Jonas Donskoy. Get him to his ELC. Left wing side. Qualify Gustav Nyquist. Yeah, all these medium bottom sixes. I don't know if I'm keeping them or not. I gotta wait to see how many other dudes we have. Zach Hyman needs to sign his ELC. We can do that. Schultz was just a tag on at some point. He's gone. And then centers. Colton Sevier, I don't know yet. Boone Jenner is going to be in junior for the Jennies. Riley Sheehan. Gotta sign you. Scott Lawton, going to be in junior. Yeah, also with the Jennies. Blake Coleman can go straight to the AHL. So that's good. That's good. All right, well, a lot of medium bottom six prospects. I am going to let go of Louis Domingue and Calvin Pickard. I just don't have the space for him right now. Don't know, again, if we're going to sign CC at the moment. You know what? Dale Weiss being 23. Honestly, I'm going to let go of him. Sorry, Dale. Sorry to TJ Gagliardi, Victor Tikhonov, Oscar Mahler. Some of you guys might come back. Colton Sevier, but I need to free up some roster spots. We need to see what's out there in free agency. Pascal Leclerc is signed. Marty's back and has not gotten a no movement clause this time, so that's huge. That is huge. All right, so for RFAs, Gustav Nyquist. 2-year deal's perfect. TJ Brennan. 2-year deal's perfect. What is Victor Hedman looking for? Decent amount of money, but not crazy. We're going to do the same thing that we did with Stamkos. And that is overspend so that we do get one more chance at RFA term. And that way, at the end of 3 years, he's at max value, and we might be able to offer sheet him for 4 first-rounders. Let's see if Hedman takes it. He did. All right. So, we overspend a little bit on Hedman and Stamkos, but should pay long-term dividends in case we need to opt out and can't actually build around them. All right, free agency then. Good thing is we don't have to do too much with like coaches and scouts this time. What do we have in free agency? We got some space. RFAs first. Goalies, Andre Pavelec, too expensive. Defensemen, all too expensive, except for maybe Justin Braun. Except for maybe Justin Braun. What's the price here to not give up a third rounder? 1.05. See if we can snag Justin Braun away from the Sharks. Cody Franzen? Too much. Okay. Right wing side, nothing. Left wing side, James Van Riemsdyk. Can we steal away JVR? No, he's too expensive. Then centers, Berglund, Zach Dalpe, and Fortier. Who the hell offer sheeted that guy? God, every time I start to get a little bit of rhythm and momentum, and I'm like, okay, I'll deal with this game. Who the fuck qualified this guy? Montreal, you fucking idiots. Oh, the AI is so dumb. They're so dumb. I'm going to try to steal Zach Dalpe, but imagine the AI fucking qualifying a player like that. Insanity. It sounds French, yeah. Well, that's fair. You always got to factor that in. All right. UFA is goal. Ooh. Ben Bishop is 25, though. Do you have any prospects? Bishop, Schneider, a dude named Comrie, Dubnik, and then high fringe. Okay. Well, if we wanted to get a dance partner for Pascal Leclerc, we know Dubnik couldn't really cut the mustard. So we'd be looking at Vokun, Jose Theodore, Alex Ald, or Josh Harding. I mean, price-wise, it makes sense to go for Alex Ald. Cheapest of the bunch. 2-year deal, though. They all want 2-year deals. All right. Well, if money's no order, then let's see. Vokun was terrible last year. Theodore at least had a 906 wherever he played. Dubnik wasn't so hot in the playoffs. Jose Theodore, old Hart Trophy winner. God, why do you guys want so much money? Stop. Fucking stop asking for money. I'm not spending money on a goalie. Defensively, well, there's the right defenseman that I need. I don't have the cap space. Let me take a look at prospects real quick. Okay, there's nobody crazy. What about high sixes? Might be some high sixes in there. Nope, never mind. Even medium sixes. Medium sixes is a couple. And by a couple, I mean Steven Johns, who we will go for. Welcome in, Steven. Right defenseman. Okay. Well, if it's not Mike Green, it's Dennis Weidman. If it's not Dennis Weidman, it's Tom Gilbert's 42-year-old Rob Blake. Dude, I need Mike Green. I need Mike Green. Okay. This could really make our defensive depth weak as hell. But what choice do I have? Highest paid players, Stamkos, Hedman, LeCavalier, San Louis. It's Matthias Olin that I'm looking at moving. It's Mike Fisher. Honestly, maybe even Radulov with him being a goddamn playmaker for no reason. I can't get rid of Ryan Malone. Can I move Mike Fisher? Kodalik, Smith, dude, they signed Mike Smith for 6 years. So that's a steal and a half. But how the hell do I fit Eric Stahl onto this team? I'm going to make him wear all the Pride jerseys, by the way. Oh my God. How the hell do I fit Eric Stahl onto this team cap-wise, though, you know? Wicked player, but it just doesn't work. Unless I can then flip Eric Stahl. God damn, Twins, what's up, dude? Okay, if I were to move Matthias Oland. Okay, we can at least flip. I've held on to Matthias Oland for a while. It's time for him to go. 4th rounders looks to be about the best that it's going to be. Right now, this is all about clearing out cap space. 3rd and a 4th from LA. I like that. Do I see 2/3? Pittsburgh, 2/3. I like that. Thank you very much, Pittsburgh. Have fun with Matthias Oland. He'll be happy. He's going to the Cup winner. He'll be fine. Mike Fisher. Okay, what happens if I get stuck? Do you think he also has a problem with straight pride? Also, top hat, you'll be happy to know straight pride got pinged by the fucking chat mod. Or just one that actually means something. I mean, you know, I'm sure he's a big proponent of straight pride. Yeah, he's just happy of heritage, or whatever the fuck nonsense they say. Why does World of Chell absolutely blow? You could say that about most of the modes in this game, couldn't you? All right. If we get stuck with Eric Stahl, Radulov then has to go too. So we are going to send Mike Fisher to Carolina for Eric Stahl in a third. Can I then flip Eric Stahl? No. Radulov, you are also here. Jesus Christ. Can I trade Marty to New York? Uh-oh. Well, Mike Green. I was supposed to free up cap space. Joke's on me. We just took up even more cap space. Nobody wants Eric Stahl? How does nobody want Eric Stahl? Fuck. Can I get Ryan Malone to waive his fucking clause at least? Like, getting rid of him is good because I need a defenseman more. And I don't like homophobes and transphobes on my team. All right, Ryan Malone, are you willing to waive that no movement clause? Nope, he's not leaving. Okay. I can't guarantee then that anybody will take Eric Stahl just because of the fucking money he's getting paid. Carolina, do you want him back? Do you want him back? I mean, granted, it would mean I traded Mike Fisher for a third. So that's not good. What about transgenic phobes, right? All right, Carolina, you know you want him back. You know you do. Just give me like a first-round pick for him. Right? You get Eric Stahl and Mike Fisher for a first and a third. You're fleecing me. I will sweeten the pot. I will. You can also get LA's third rounder. I need to free up this cap space, and we need to sign Mike Green. That is what we're dealing with right now. Do I have any complete scrub-a-dubs that are unsigned? Luca Alessio. Sorry, Luca, but you played for the Pirates. Lucas, that is. Just send Eric Stahl back to Carolina, so it essentially ends up being a first-round pick for Eric Stahl. It ends up being Mike Fisher, Eric Stahl, and Lucas Alessio for a first-rounder, but we get the cap space. There we go. Eric, had fun back in Carolina, where they were very unhappy with you in the first place. Now we got $11 million, and we get to go after the right defenseman that we have needed for a very long time in the form of Mike Green. God help me if we do not land him. I am going to charm the fuck out of you, Mike. I am going to charm the fuck out of you. Think about this market. It's sunny all the time. I don't fucking know. I mean, say whatever else you want about Florida. People down here are fucking crazy. Uh-oh, he didn't like the fact that people down here are crazy. What about the team status? Persuade? Oh, boy. Well, am I just ruining this? 7-year deal? Well, negotiations could not have gone worse with Mike Green. Fuck. I do not have the funds to sign him, dude. A $10 million defenseman in this era is unheard of. 15% of the cap on Mike Green. but he'd be playing with Victor Hedman. I don't even know if he'd sign it. But what other defenseman am I going to get that can score up to 30 goals in a season? He's yet to do it. Otherwise, on that right side, it's Dennis Weidman or Tom Gilbert. If not both, I guess you could argue sign Weidman, Gilbert, and Blake for the cost of Mike Green, but the impact Mike Green can have is better than any of them. I think I got to go all in on the Mike Green deal. I want that 7-year deal too, you fucker. I want that 7-year deal. Okay, fine, 6. The value is so much crazier on a 6. $10 million for 6 years with a deferred, nope, just an outright no movement clause, Mike. Take the deal. Make yourself a very, very rich man. I have no room to do anything else right now. Unless he signs. As my game is glitching out. When is it not? Jesus. Do we have any prospects I can try to steal away here for relatively cheap? We are going to be looking at the bargain bin for a good amount of time from now on. And a couple of not real dudes that I don't want. There's Villalobos. That could work. Looks like it's just a bunch of bottom 6s. What do we have for bottom 6s then? I have the space. Do we have any decent, like, high bottom 6s at least? Anything? Joachim Nordstrom? Definitely go for Joachim Nordstrom. Bruins legend, Joachim Nordstrom. Just sort by center at this point. It'll go by faster. Any other centers? High bottom 6, not that we want. Medium bottom 6, Dana Terrell. Still have some chance to develop. Is this Johan Larsson? It is Johan Larsson. Sabres legend. Go for Johan Larsson. Anybody else? We are shopping the bargain bin because I am sending all my cap for Mike Green. It's just Dana Terrell. Joachim Anderson. Colt Sevier, Jordan Nolan. Actually, a lot of dudes at center that could work out. Ryan White. Sam Carrick is only a 62 at 20 years old. Weidman was underrated. That's not what the official said, that Weidman hit in the fucking head, but I understand your feelings. I agree, but wow, Brett Connolly. Nobody signed Brett Connolly. Definitely go for him. Anybody else? Mark Mancari, Ryan Reeves, Dale Weiss again. Greg Cunningham at 21. Definitely bring him back. I mean, we got a draft pick for him when we dealt him, so. We got at left wing. Anything crazy? Just delaying the inevitable of Mike Green telling me to piss off. We do have options here. Dwight King. Go for Dwight King. Matt Martin was down there as well. Let's see. We can sign Matt Martin. All right. I think that was it for the high bottom 6s. Let's see if there's anybody left. Again, for the mediums, there's a ton of people. Dana Terrell, 73-23. 75-23. 75-23. All right, 75 at 23 years old seems to be about the best we can get. So Jordan Nolan will provide said grit. We'll go down for Colton Sevier. I don't know if I want the Joachim Anderson option. Let's go for Colton Sevier, bring him back. Left wings. I was going to say, some people on the team should be happy that I brought him back. At least they better be. They were pissed when he left. Oscar Mahler, Drayson Bowman. Anybody else? Rich Kloon, Kaspar Dagovens. Tom Kuhnhackl. Tom Kuhnhackle's not bad. Go for Tom Kuhnhackl. We're up to 42 now. Don't have too much space left. I got to be careful here. Is there anybody better than 75? I mean, Yoansu, Tikhonov, Gagliardi. They're all about the same as the likes of Mahler and Bowman. Those are the last two, right? Yeah. Let's bring in Drayson Bowman. Hurricanes legend. We'll go back down for Oscar Mahler. And I don't know if there are any right wings that were also available. One last check, and then we are pretty much done. I'm going to have to bring in some veteran depth defenders in the preseason. Let's see, we got Dale Weiss. Is that Ben Smith? It is Ben Smith. Ben Smith, Dale Weiss. That's it. All right, let's go for Ben Smith first. Sign him up. And then alphabetical order. It'd be much easier to bring in Dale Weiss. All right. Okay. Now we play the waiting game. Well, in fairness, we also got to look at the scouts really quickly, too. See if there's anybody worth signing. Just bring in the A grades. That's all we need. That's all we need. God, this takes so long. And we will see if Mike Green signs here for a butt ton of money. I believe is the official unit of measurement. And I got to remember to do the training camp or the off-season training as well, which we will definitely do. Oh, goodness. Sin, why are you texting me? Go to bed. Not playing games. Text me fucking Instagram memes. Sitting here trying to sign Mike Green. This is my motherfucking life. Sending me memes. That's not good. Zach Dalpe, we don't know yet. Justin Braun, we don't know yet. Michael, I'm going to need you to sign the contract, Mike. Fuck. Shit, dude. Now, the most I can sign him for is apparently $8 million. Because we ended up getting Justin Braun from the Sharks, who did not match the offer. Zach Dalpe stays with Carolina. And my hopes of landing Mike Green, we're back up to $10 million in cap space. Hold on. We're not done yet. Okay, he is interested in that no movement clause. All right, Michael. I got $10 million in salary. that says you want to be a Tampa Bay Lightning or whatever the hell people call members of the Lightning. Come on, Mike Green. Mike Green. Look at all the green I'm throwing your way, Mike Green. Well, the good news is he hasn't signed with anybody else yet. But the longer this goes on, the less time I have to negotiate with anybody else. I'm pretty sure Dennis Weidman's already gone. What about 10 and a quarter? Yeah, Weidman's already gone. Tom Gilbert's already gone. I might be looking at top right D, Rob Blake at age 42. Mike, for the love of God, dude. Sign the contract. Come on. Sign the contract, Mike. 10.4. 10.4, Mike. I need you here, buddy. I need you. You haven't signed with anybody else. You're waiting for the big contract that's not going to show up. It's just me, Mike. It's just me. Sign the fucking contract. 10.5. 6 years, full no movement clause, Mike. In 2011. How much fucking money that is? I'm not giving up, but this son of a bitch is going to drag this all the way out through the summer. Meanwhile, the best right D left available is fucking Cody Franzen. I have no choice but to just keep trying this deal until he hopefully accepts. I have no choice. Let's do 10.3. Come on, Mike. You got to sign the deal. You got to sign the deal. We're going to have to try to renegotiate through that mechanic. Let's go back to the drawing board, buddy. 6 years is fine. We'll improve the offer. Clauses, no movement clause. Full. Playing time demands are fine. Power play 1. More promises. Top pair. More promises. We'll put you on the PK. More clauses. I mean, we already have the no movement clause in there, right? Yeah. New topic. Increase the salary by $2 million. Increase the salary by $350K. Final offer. Take it or leave it. I added in all those fucking promises, Mike. Top pair, power play, PK. Apparently it's showing max interest at fucking 7. I don't even care. I'm boosting it back up to 10. 10 mil, fuckboy. You'll play fucking 30 minutes a night. Let's go. I don't even have to back out to the menu anymore, but I still do out of habit. I have Steven Stamkos. Vinny LeCavalier. I've made the playoffs 2 years in a row. Fuck. Consistent playoff team. You just won a cup. Who gives a shit? Cash out. Make your money. Fuck. I can't fucking believe this. Buddy, I know why he's saying no, but there's nothing I can do about the interest at this stage. There's nothing I can do about it. It just is what it is. Just gotta try to brute force this fucker. Okay. No movement clause. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna lowball you now. Fuck your no movement clause. Fuck your no movement clause. $8.5. 6 years, no clause. Santa's dead. Sign the fucking contract, Mike. Sign the deal. The thing is, he still hasn't signed with anybody else because no other teams are interested. No movement clause. He will only consider a 1-year deal now. No movement clause. 1-year deal. $7 million. You and your agent fucked up. You done played yourselves. What's the furthest I can go into the calendar before I have to set up the training? It's next month, isn't it? Yeah, it's next month. We can go all the way until August 31st until I have to set up the training. Come on, Mike. Come on. Come on. Sign. Take the bait. Take the fucking offer, fuck boy. Every other free agent is gone. And then there's Mike Green, who is desperate for anybody else other than me to offer him a deal, and nobody is. Yeah! I did it! I fucking hate this video game.